Assalamu alaikum brothers and sisters. Understand Al-Qur'an the easy way, lesson number 18, in which we will learn a verse which says Qur'an is easy and a hadith which says the best thing is to learn the Qur'an. In grammar we will learn fa'il, maf'ul and fi'l and take a learning tip. By the end of 18th lesson we will learn 222 words which occur in the Qur'an almost 40,500 times. We have crossed 50% already. Don't forget the 7 types of homework and the 2 dua, one for self, Rabbi zidni ilma, and one for friends. And don't forget to carry the vocabulary sheet or booklet always with you. In the last lesson, we have learned that Allah has revealed the Quran for 2 things: tadabbur and tadhakkur. Tadabbur and tadhakkur, to ponder over its verses and to take lessons. The first one is tadabbur, to ponder over its verses. That is Arabic verses, because Quranic ayats are Arabic ayats. So therefore, it is necessary to understand the Quranic Arabic. You may say that I read a translation, but we say, and all scholars say in fact, that Quran cannot be translated. And it is not a blind belief. So here is an example. And to prove that point, I have to pick up another language. So I take Urdu, my mother tongue here, in which we have a very interesting couplet. It says, kaise kaise aise waise ho gaye, aise waise kaise kaise ho gaye. I challenge you, if you know Urdu, to translate this into English. By the way, you can take the best poetry from any language and try to translate it to another language, and you will face the similar challenge. So one of my friend out of fun translated it like this: how this that became, this that how became. It's nonsense. The beauty, the power, the balance, the depth, the selection of recurring and matching words, everything is gone. If you say great people became ordinary and ordinary people became great, what is great about it? So you see here, if a human composition cannot be translated, how can Quran be translated? What does that mean? It means that even if you have read 100 translations of the Holy Quran, in simple terms you have not read the Quran, because Quran is Arabic. That's the most common sense of the word reading. Please note that we are not negating the rewards of reciting the Quran. There are 10 rewards for every letter recited. And we are not decreasing the value of translation, because we will learn Arabic of the Quran through translation only. But translation is not the destination. And there are special effects of Arabic verses. There is a spiritual voltage of the Quran that penetrates deep into the heart. And there are many spiritual effects of the verses and surahs. And there are 10 rewards for every letter of the Arabic Quran. So the point is, we can get only the message of the Quran in the translation. To ponder the Arabic verses, we have to learn Arabic. It's a huge blessing from Allah that He has made the Quran easy to understand. Its Arabic is also easy to learn as far as basic understanding is concerned. In fact, I say, when it comes to learning the basics of the language to understand, Arabic is the easiest of all world languages. And it is. In fact, we have another lecture, but let us continue with this lesson for now. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim, وَلَقَدْ يَسَّرْنَا الْقُرْآنَ لِلذِّكْرِ. And indeed, we have made easy the Quran to understand and remember. That means we have made the Quran easy to understand and remember. وَلَقَدْ. And indeed, already. That's what every part means. وَلَقَدْ. And indeed, already. Together it means وَلَقَدْ and indeed. The message is there. You have been using qad, for example, in qad qamat salah. We already learned that salah is already established. Qad means already. Laqad is combination of 2 words. La, indeed, qad, already. Yassarna, we have made easy. Yusr means easy and usr means difficult. It is difficult to say difficult, and to say usr is difficult, and yusr is easy. Easy to say yusr. Yassarna, we made easy. Yassarna, we made easy. Al-Qur'ana, the word Qur'an means that which is recited often. The word Qur'an itself means something which is recited often. Lidhikr, lidhikr means to understand and remember. Dhikr has two meanings: understand and remember. Understand and remember. So let's take the message. As we have learned, the word Qur'an means that which is read often. Even its name has a miracle in it. Indeed, according to even non-Muslims, Qur'an is the most widely read book in existence. That is according to Encyclopedia Britannica 11th edition under Quran, K-O-R-A-N. Qur'an is easy for learning, practicing and advising others. Understand it well so that you can learn its style, arguments, stories and proofs thoroughly. Never ever think or accept that Qur'an is difficult to understand. Are you going to contradict Allah's verse? Astaghfirullah. Qur'an is easy to learn, but it is not automatic. You have to spend time and effort for learning it. The Prophet ﷺ said that Allah runs towards the one who walks towards him. So let us start walking first and you will be amazed to see the results. Qur'an is easy to understand and take lessons from it. It is easy to see or learn what Allah wants from me to believe in and to practice. And don't mix it with fiqh or legal issues. For that aspect, we have to go to the scholars. So let us practice.
وَلَقَدْ
And indeed,
وَلَقَدْ
and indeed,
يَسَّرْنَا
we have made easy.
يَسَّرْنَا
We have made easy
الْقُرْآنَ
the Quran,
الْقُرْآنَ
the Quran,
لِلذِّكْرِ
to understand and remember,
لِلذِّكْرِ
to understand and remember.
وَلَقَدْ يَسَّرْنَا الْقُرْآنَ
And indeed, we have made easy the Quran.
وَلَقَدْ يَسَّرْنَا الْقُرْآنَ
And indeed, we have made easy the Quran
لِلذِّكْرِ
to understand and remember.
وَلَقَدْ يَسَّرْنَا الْقُرْآنَ لِلذِّكْرِ
And indeed, we have made easy the Quran to understand and remember.
علم
And indeed,
Yes, sir.
we have made easy.
Qur'an is not only easy, but it is the greatest thing to do. It's the best thing to do. Because the Prophet ﷺ said, خَيْرُكُمْ مَنْ تَعَلَّمَ الْقُرْآنَ وَعَلَّمَهُ. The best of you is the one who learns the Qur'an and teaches it. This is a hadith reported in Bukhari. خَيْرُكُمْ, the best of you. Khair means good or best. خَيْرُكُمْ, the best of you. خَيْرُكُمْ, the best of you. Man means who. If it comes in the beginning, it's like a question word. Who are you? Just like English actually. And if it comes in between, it means the one who. For example, in English, I say, who are you? In answer, if you say, I'm the one who met you yesterday. So the middle who means, it means the one who. So خَيْرُكُمْ man, the best of you is the one who تَعَلَّمَ الْقُرْآنَ. تَعَلَّمَ is learned. تَعَلَّمَ, learned. Al-Qur'ana, the Qur'an. وَعَلَّمَهُ, عَلَّمَهُ, and taught it. Allama means taught. Allamahu, taught it. I told you that in Arabic there is no neutral gender. Quran is masculine, so it will be taught him. Him referring to the book. But because in English we have neutral gender, so we'll say and teaches it or taught it. So ta'allama means learn. Allama, taught. Ta'allama, learned. Allama, taught. Ta'allama, learned. Allama, taught. You can pause and teach your friend. Let's take the message now. The Prophet ﷺ mentioned here the student first. Man ta'allama al-Qur'ana, and then the teacher. This is a great honor for every student of the Quran. If we were there, we would say the best is the teacher and the student. No, here the student is mentioned first. It also means that there is no end to learning the book of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Hence, we should keep learning more and more about it till we die, because every one of us will always remain a student. Nobody can say, I have learned the whole Quran. It also means that the best person is the one who does both the learning and the teaching, because it says, Man ta'allama al-Qur'ana wa'allama. It didn't say, aw allama. Aw means or. But here, ta'allama al-Qur'ana wa'allama. Do the two things together. And at this point, I would say, just to implement the hadith right now and get the reward, why don't you pause and write the names of two persons at least whom you can teach? That will be very easy. Whatever we have learned so far is very easy to teach in this course. Just take word for word meanings and the explanation is given. You can also read it and teach it, or memorize it and teach it. And the huwa, hum, anta, ana, antum, nahnu, or sami'a, sami'u, sami'ta, sami'tu, sami'tu. All of this is extremely easy. Right now, millions of classes may be running on this earth. The best in the sight of Allah are those where the Quran is taught. Till now, you may have attended thousands of classes in your life, but this class or a similar Quran class is the most valuable in the sight of Allah, because we are learning the Quran. Learning the Quran does not mean just learning how to read it. It also means how to understand it, how to ponder it, implement it, etc. The Prophet ﷺ was sent as a teacher of the Quran. He taught the Quran by explaining it. How did he teach it? Because he is our model. So we have to learn to teach the Quran the way the Prophet taught. He taught the Quran by explaining it and practicing it. To learn the way the Sahaba, the companions of the Prophet ﷺ learned, first we have to learn how to read Arabic words and to recite with Tajweed. But don't stop there, because the real learning of the Quran starts after it. That is how to understand and practice it. So let us practice.
خيركم
The best of you.
خيركم
The best of you
من
is the one who
تعلم القرآن
learns the Quran, learns the Quran
وعلم
and teaches it.
خيركم من تعلم القرآن وعلمه.
The best of you is the one who learns the Quran and teaches it.
خيركم من تعلم القرآن وعلمه.
The best of you is the one who learns the Quran and teaches it.
علم.
The best of you
Man.
is the one who.
Let's take another hadith. The Prophet ﷺ said, إِنَّمَا الْأَعْمَالُ بِالنِّيَّاتِ. Innama means only, and a'mal, actions. Actions are only. You have to reverse the order in English. Actions are only on intentions. That is, actions are based only on intentions. This is reported by Bukhari. Okay. First of all, we learned that Quran is easy, and then the best thing is to learn the Quran. So let us start learning the Quran with the right intention, which is to please Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala only. Do you know the meaning of in? I'm sure you have learned that by now. In means if. Example, inshallah, if Allah wills. And inna means indeed. Example, inna Allah ma'as sabirin. Indeed, Allah is with those who are patient. So what is innama? Innama means only. Okay, innama means only. And the example is innamal a'malu binniyat. Actions are based only on intentions. Innamal a'malu binniyat. Innama is only, occurs 145 times in the Quran. Amal is singular, a'mal is plural. Innamal a'mal, actions are based only binniyat, on intentions. Binniyat, two words, bi and niyat. So we have plural of ayah as ayat, plural of niyyah, niyat, niyyah intention, niyat intentions, bin niyat on the intentions. Okay, so what is the message here? Well, it's very serious. On the day of judgment, the case of 3 people will be decided first. Among them will be a reciter of the Quran who used to recite to show off. He will be thrown into hell because of his wrong intention. Allah doesn't accept those deeds which are done to show others along with him. So let us learn the Quran to please Allah only. Learn it to understand and practice it. Let us learn it to teach others for the sake of Allah, because a huge majority is away from the Quran. Perhaps 90% of non-Arab Muslims today do not understand the Quran. If we teach them the Quran, they will be able to convey to the others, the remaining 80% of world population, almost. So let us practice this hadith.
إنما
Only.
إنما
Only.
الأعمال
Actions.
الأعمال
Actions.
إنما الأعمال
Actions are based only.
إنما الأعمال
Actions are based only
بالنيات
on intentions.
بالنيات
On intentions.
إنما الأعمال بالنيات
Actions are based only on intentions.
إنما الأعمال بالنيات
Actions are based only on intentions.
علم
إنما أعمال
And also let us practice 3 important words which are in, inna and innama. You have learned the first 2. Let us add the third one with example, with meanings and example. What is the meaning of in? If. Example, inshallah. Inna, indeed. Example, inna Allah ma'a sabirin. Innama, only. Innama al-a'malu bin niyat. Once again, in, if. Insha'Allah, inna, indeed. Inna Allah ma'a sabirin. Innama, only. Innama al-a'malu bin niyat. Last time, in, if. Insha'Allah. Inna, indeed. Inna Allah ma'a sabirin. Innama, only. Innama al-a'malu bin niyat. Can you give me the meanings only? In, if. Inna, indeed. Innama, only. In, if. Inna, on, indeed. Innama, only. You can practice it with your friends. Let's take a break now and then study grammar and learning tips. Jazakumullah khair. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Assalamu alaikum. Learn to read Al-Quran, learn Tajweed, understand Al-Quran and memorize it using easy, scientific and interactive methods. Get ebooks, videos, audios, posters, PowerPoint files, app links for different courses. We have specialized Montessori materials and games for making the Quran easy for kids and a teacher's resource center too. Get personalized one-to-one online courses that suit your needs from expert teachers. For free trial, write to admin@understandquran.com or visit understandquran.com. Wassalamu alaikum